How's it going, guys? All right, so we're out here in this new residential area in Venus, Texas, checking out this 30 by 40 garage here with the lean-to. Here we're gonna be checking out the front end wall. And here at American Steel Carports, we actually classify the end walls by where the peak is at. As you can see here, the side walls are gonna be where our legs are at. So just something to keep in mind when you're designing your own building. But here on the front, you can see the customer does have a roll-up door here dead center. This one is gonna be a 12 feet wide and 10 foot tall. It's going to be joined by these two windows that the customer did happen to get. Now, these aren't windows that the customer got from American Steel Carports. We actually did something what we call frameouts, which are just going to be openings. So if you ever have an accessory that you want to put on yourself and that we don't offer here at American Steel Carports, just let American Steel know, what size frameout you need. In this case, the customer did happen to get 36 by 36 inch frameouts. He got several around the building, and we'll show you the other ones that the customer got. But the custom accessories that the customer did happen to get are these black 36 by 36 inch windows, matching the colors that the customer got on this structure. Here you can see that the customer does have clay for the siding here, and then got black for the trim. So those windows look really nice. Talking a little bit more about this door, you'll see from the inside that the customer does have the automatic door roll-up kit on this garage door, as well as something that we haven't seen before. But the customer does have this brush seal all on the sides, as well as the top here. That's gonna help with critters and everything from going inside the structure. The customer also did happen to get a little bit more about the colors, is the colored screws on this structure. Really ties all this stuff together. And we'll see a little bit more on the inside, but the customer does have this building sitting on concrete. They also happen to get the notch detail on this structure. That's going to also prevent, water and stuff like that from coming inside. The customer also does have a little bit of an indent, little lip here on where the roll-up door sits. That's going to allow the roll-up door to go just past the actual concrete floor itself just a little bit, preventing more water from getting inside the structure. But let's go around this building real quick and we'll show off the sides. Alright guys, so here around the side of the structure, you can see that the customer does have two more frameouts of the same size windows on this side. The customer also got some more frameouts on the other side as well. Now, here you can see very clearly the panels that the customer got. These are going to be the horizontal sides as well as the horizontal ends that the customer happened to get. Now, you can get vertical sides to match the customer's vertical roof that he got on this building, but that is an upgrade. Normally our buildings come with horizontal sides and horizontal roofs. So if you want vertical, just know that it is an upgrade. But let's go check out the back real quick. All right, here on this back end wall, you can see that the customer only got the two frameouts here on either side, closer to the edges or the sides of the building, matching the 4 on the sides and then the 2 on the front for a total of 8 frameouts. You can also see here kind of clearly the pad that the customer did happen to get, the concrete that the building is sitting on. Looks very flush with the size of the structure, but if we were to remove the panels, you'd be able to see that the customer does have the notch detail, which is just an inch and above that the building, the base rail of the structure actually sits on, preventing any water or any critters like that from getting inside the structure. But nothing else here to see on the back. Let's go around the side here and we're going to start talking about the lean-to portion of this building. Alright guys, and now we're under the lean-to portion of this structure. So width-wise, it's going to be 10 feet wide. It's going to be the whole length of the structure, so 40 feet long. And then on here, on this outside leg, it's actually going to be 8 foot tall. You'll notice that the customer does have 2 gable ends, and the gable is going to be that triangle portion here on this back end wall, as this front one right up here. Now here's something special that the customer did happen to get. Now, normally on the sides, like I said earlier, is where we have the legs, and that's also where our base rail is going to be sitting. But this customer wanted maximum space and opening clearance for the customer to be able to get from here, out to his land. So what the customer did happen to get are going to be these headers, and it looks like he got 1, 2, 3, 4 headers on this structure. Now, roughly, they're going to be about 10 foot headers. and the openings themselves are just going to be a little bit smaller than that. But essentially there would be an upright or vertical or leg, you know, whatever you decide to call it, right here, and then there would be a base rail sitting right here as well. But to add the header, we went ahead and did that so the customer could be able just to walk from here to outside, not have to step over anything, no legs or base rail in the way, make it very easy. But that's enough here for the outside and the lean-to portion. Let's go ahead and get inside this metal building. Alrighty guys, now we're inside this metal building. Here I used this 36 by 80 inch walk-in door to get in this metal building. This is going to be our standard walk-in door that we offer. Now we do offer other sizes and type of materials like for the walk-in door available, and colors as well. We recently started offering the black, but you'll see that this normal walk-in door does sit on the base rail. We know some customers don't like that and they like it for it to sit directly onto the concrete. So in that case, you'll be looking to get one of our heavy duty options for that. But here you can see on the front that the customer does have the window from the inside, as well as some other windows here on this side as well. Now American Steel doesn't offer electrical work, but you can see here that the customer has started to do some kind of, you know, conduits and outlets here on his building. And then just to kind of give you a more grander view of what a 30 by 40, you know, building looks like from the inside. Right now the customer doesn't have anything in here except for tools and stuff like that. You know, he is doing like the preparation before he puts like, you know, his storage in here. But just to give you an idea of exactly, you know, how much room you have on a 30 by 40 structure, 12 foot tall. And then he does have that lean-to, you know, just to store whatever else he needs to put out there that doesn't necessarily have to be out of the weather and stuff like that. Or he can just put, you know, patio furniture or just, you know, whatever he feels like outside that doesn't necessarily have to be enclosed. As well, here from the front, you can see the customer, like I said earlier, has the automatic door opener here at the top. And it looks like the customer right now does not have it connected to electricity. So unfortunately, I can't show it off, but it's always a good option to get one of these because very easily with the press of a button and electricity installed, the door will automatically open without the need of you having to get in and out of your vehicle if you happen to store, you know, your car in here. And that's going to be really helpful here in these hot summers when, you know, you want the most AC possible and not to be outside. In the case that you don't have electricity and you don't have the door opener, on a door like this, it does have the chain hoist here on this side. And you can use this very easily to pull and open the door from the inside as well. That's also why the customer happened to get the walk-in door here on the side, because there is no latch here on this door and there's no way for you to open this building from the outside from this roll-up door. So that's why you do need the walk-in door to get inside your structure. Alrighty guys, but that was a nice little tour here on this 30 by 40 garage with a lean-to. That's some nice options. It's Frameouts, so for whenever we don't offer the actual accessory that you would like on this building, we can always frame it out for you and then you can put the accessory on yourself. This nice 12 by 10 roll-up door with the nice brush seal kit that we haven't seen before. Nice color options matching the house, very nice, very aesthetic. And yeah, don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for future tours here on the channel. And leave us a comment down below, any questions that you may have. We're always here to answer questions and show you all that we can do so that you can get your dream metal building too.